Hello, this is Brian. Today is Monday, October 21st, 2024, and I'm here in Kern County, California, and it is time for a Spotlight on Trees episode. It's been a while since I've done any type of spotlight, but after pulling over at this turnout here, to let another driver pass, something caught the corner of my eyes, and what we have here is Netleaf Hackberry, Celtis reticulata. This is a species I have always wanted to see for years, and by accident of fate, I have finally come across this awesome small tree. So what we have here is generally a large thicket-forming shrub to small, sometimes medium-sized tree, and it was formerly listed as being a member of the elm family, the Cannabaceae, but recent taxonomical and DNA have placed this being more closely related to the Cannabis family, the Cannabaceae. So what we have here is generally a multi-trunked, small tree, large shrub, and this is indeed a type of hackberry. Hackberries in the genus Celtis, that a few of which are native to here in the United States, and there are several species around the world. So what we have here is a winter-deciduous. Sometimes the leaves are supposed to fall off pretty late. So late deciduous, small tree with these elm-like leaves. These trees, again, used to be listed as being in the elm family, the Cannabaceae. So the twigs are quite elm-like. They kind of have a zigzag pattern between the nodes of the leaves, as you can kind of see here. It zigs, zags, zigs, and zags. And the leaves are alternately arranged, and they're very rough, sandpapery textured. You can hear my finger rubbing up on the leaf. Very rough textured. And the twigs are, again, very elm-like, and the buds are very elm-like. So we do have some kind of relationship and kinship to the elms, but they, again, are placed in a different family now, related to the hops and the cannabis. So I'm going to snatch a few pictures of these leaves, again, alternately arranged, kind of sawtoothed, kind of jagged edge, serrated, and with an uneven cleft base where the leaf stalk or petiole attaches to the twig. So let me go shoot a couple pictures of the leaves, and we'll start talking about the other features of this plant and generally where you can find it. Alright, so let's go talk about some other features of the Netleaf Hackberry. Netleaf Hackberry, or reticulata, goes from the very veiny network of the leaf veins, the leaf veins. So that's where reticulata comes from basically dealing with the net. So that's why we have Netleaf Hackberry. So, as you see here, then we get these little drupes. These are the drupes of the hackberry. They're kind of small, kind of orangish, reddish colored. This is what they look like when they're getting close to ripening. Small drupes. They come from these greenish flowers in the springtime. They ripen into these kind of orangish, reddish drupes. And this one seems to have quite a nice amount of them on them. So you can see quite a few drupes on this. So what other features do we have here on the Netleaf Hackberry? Let's look at some of the branches and bark. So as I mentioned that the twigs where the leaves are growing are very much like very similar to elm leaves. Hackberry leaves are pretty similar looking to elm leaves. So let's see. Now let's go look at some of the larger branches. Kind of gray, a little furrowed, and it graduates to these fairly deeply furrowed, slightly flaky trunk bases you see here. So that's the trunk of what Celtis reticulata looks like. So we're normally going to find these is mostly in canyon drainages, mostly in the inland regions, mostly quite inland from the coast. And like we're a little bit north of Tehachapi right now, northwest of Tehachapi, and it's usually a lower elevation, probably mostly below 5,000 feet. And they typically live along creek sides, canyon drainages, and steep canyon gullies. As you see here, we're in the middle of a gully system here. But I'm going to go over towards this one here. Some of these have larger leaves. Let's see. Let me take a look if I can get over here without busting my butt. So yes, this one has some slightly larger leaves. And here's another thicket right here. A couple of hackberry trees. So yeah, again, they like these canyon drainages. And this is supposed to be kind of scattered through the southwestern and western parts of the U.S. Since I had no idea I was going to come across this today, I really didn't look at the full range of it, which I will put here on the screen, of Celtis reticulata. But quite an impressive plant. So I'm going to take a couple more pictures, and then we'll go into some closing thoughts about Celtis reticulata. So here we are. Here's our hackberry tree. This is the habitat we have for this area. Is gray pine, blue oak, and interior live oak. We got blue oak over here, Quercus douglasii, gray pine, Pinus sabiniana, and we also have interior live oak, Quercus wesleyseni, quintessens, and Quercus wesleyseni, wesleyseni, and those brown shrubs over there, which are buckeyes, Aesculus californica. So a lot of times you'll find these in very far inland, semi-arid to even desert conditions. You'll find sometimes in desert canyons, you'll find these as well, as long as they are near where they can get some water source. Otherwise, these are a fairly drought-hardy tree. But yeah, Celtis reticulata, Netleaf Hackberry. It's an incredible find. Incredible find. This is the first time I've ever come across this tree, and I am so stoked to be able to present a spotlight video on this tree. Celtis reticulata, Netleaf Hackberry. So I think that's going to do it for this spotlight. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed yet another look at our amazing native flora here in California. See you on the next episode.